Hey guys, today we are going to just work on adding and subtracting fluently. So we're going to practice a few problems together. I'm going to give you a couple problems to do on your own. While that's happening, you should definitely pause the video, give yourself some practice, and then check your work. And it should be a nice day for you to take some time and make sure you understand addition with regrouping and subtraction with borrowing. So let's start a little bit easy. We're going to start with addition. And what I want to remind you is that we are only adding place values together. So I'm only adding ones to ones, tens to tens, and I'm going to line them up on these commas to make sure that I don't, move around and get place values confused. I'm also working on grid paper. It's not as big as I would like to show you, so I'm not going to always fit them in the boxes, but I'm going to line up my numbers really carefully using those commas. So I'm going to take 14,000. I'm going to put that comma in my problem so I know that I can line it up. 296. And I'm going to add to that 3,000. Again, putting that comma in so I know that they're in line. 382. When I add these together, you may not be able to see, they don't fit perfectly in the boxes, but there is a nice solid dividing line between them. So I'm going to start at the ones place. I always start at the back here. Even adding, subtracting, it doesn't matter what it is, I'm always going to start with the ones. 6 plus 2 is 8. 9 plus 8 is 17. I'm going to drop the 7 from the ones place and pop the 1 from the tens place. So it's 17, but it's in two separate places. 2 and 3 is 5, and 1 is 6. Bring that comma down so you know where you're lining things up. 4 plus 3 is 7. The 1 says to himself, I'm just 1. And the answer is 17,678. Okay, let's check out this next one. Ooh, yes. So they're going to give you lots of numbers with varying digits. Again, the commas are essential for lining it up and starting with the same place value. So I want to line it up so my commas are all together and that the 5, 8, and 4 are all in a row. So here I go. 29, again, 1,634. I'm going to add to that 12,958 and 6,835. If I've written it correctly, I'm going to have all my commas in a row, and I'm going to have that 5, that 8, and the 4 all together. Good. 5, 8, and 4. Commas are in a nice tight row. I'm ready to go. This one, you may need to, if you're not super fluent with addition, you may need to hold on to some numbers in your head. So 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 and 5 is 17. I drop the 7. I pop the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. Drop the 2, pop the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 9 is 16. 16 plus 8 more gives me 24. Drop the 4, bump the 2. 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 plus 2 is 13. 13 plus 6 is 19. Drop the 9, bump the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. That is what I do in my head as I'm adding. You want to make sure you're just holding on to one number at a time, right? I make 8 plus 4, 12, and then I say 12 plus 5 so that I don't have to hold on to all of those numbers at once. When you get your answer, your commas are lined up, you get 49,427. Okay, pause the video now. This is your independent practice. You should stop, hit pause, take out your notebook, write these two problems down and solve them. I'm going to solve them here, but I'm not going to walk through them. So you are going to have to solve it and then check it out for yourself, okay? Did you get yours right? I hope that you did. Again, make sure this last number here is set out, right, not to fit with your other ones. So make sure that it is lined up on the ones place and that your commas make a beautiful row. Okay, let's check out some subtraction. Here we go. Subtraction with regrouping. We talked about what that looks like or why we borrow. So let's do one dot model. For a dot model, remember you just need a rectangle. Again, it doesn't have to be anything special. You're going to do a line across the top. We've got our ones, our tens, our hundreds, and our thousands. It's all kinds of crazy. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. And I'm going to model this number. Okay, this is the number I'm going to dot out. I've got 7 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 tens, 1, 2, 3, 7 hundreds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I've got 8 thousands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna get a different number to slash with. This is the number I'm taking away, so I'm gonna slash this many dots. So I'm gonna take 4 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Left with 3. I'm gonna take 5 tens. Uh-oh. I don't have enough tens, so I'm gonna borrow from the hundreds. I'm gonna take that 100 over here, and 10 times 10 is 100, so I have 10 tens in here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can take away 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I'm left with is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I'm going to take away 7 from the hundreds, but I don't have enough again. So I'm going to cross this 1,000 out. I'm going to put this 10 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I can take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dots again. And last, I'm going to take away 6 from the thousands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm left with 1. Okay, so if this is correct, when I do this problem using the standard algorithm or just the regular way, this is what I should get, 1,993. So let's check it out. What do we got? 8737. And I'm taking away 6754. Seven minus 4 is 3. More on the floor. Go next door to borrow. This becomes a 6. This becomes a 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, because there's only 8 left here. Sorry, guys. If you were counting with me and you were like, Miss Maxwell, I appreciate you. And now I'm going to have to do the same thing again. I can't take 7 away from 6, so I cross out the 8, make it a 7, cross out the 6, make it a 16, right? Really do the full cross out so you see what you're subtracting from. 16 minus 7 is 9. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1,983. Sorry, I miscounted my dots there. But this right here is why borrowing works. Let's try another one. Let's get a nicer color here. Like that pinkish red. Okay. I'm just going to do the standard algorithm this time, just the regular way. I'm not going to make you do dot model or anything like that. I'm going to take 17,000, keep that comma, 863, and I'm going to line it up so my 3 and my 7 are together and my commas line up. So that means the 3 has to go here. 747. That way everything is lined up the way it should, and I can start moving some pieces around. so I can subtract this, because 3 minus 7 doesn't work. So more on the floor, go next door, cross out the 6, a 5 pops up, cross out the 3, a 13 pops up. 13 minus 7 gives me 6. 5 minus 4 is 1. 8 minus 7 is 1. 7 minus 3 is 4. And the 1 just says to itself, I'm 1. Commas line up. And now I can check my work. I'm going to add these last two numbers. And if I'm right, I'm going to come up with that first number that was on the top. So I'm going to get 14,116. I'm going to line it up on the commas with 3,747. Again, if I don't line up my commas, I'm not going to be able to check it correctly. 7 plus 6 is 13. Drop the 3, pop the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 4 is 6. 1 plus 7 is 8. 4 plus 3 is 7. 1 just says to himself, I'm 1. And I get 17,863. So I know I've solved that correctly. Next one. This one has the same number of digits. So if you want to pause this and do this one on your own, this one should be a nice one to work with, because you don't have to worry about the lineup. Now remember, 6 and 4 should be lined up, commas should be lined up too, and give yourself enough space so that you're not trying to figure out where the heck did this number come from, or where am I borrowing from, what am I giving to. Okay, so when I put my commas in, they should both be in the same place, which is nice. I'm subtracting. 6 minus 4 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. 7 minus 5 is another 2. My comma goes there. And here's where the fun starts. 2 minus 4, right? More on the floor, go next door. Cross out the 5, a 4 pops up. Cross out the 2, a 12 pops up. 12 minus 4 is 8. Uh-oh. 4 minus 8, can't do it. More on the floor, go next door. 9, cross out the 9, and 8 pops up. Cross out the 4, a 14 pops up. 14 minus 8 is 6. 8 minus 1 is 7. If I'm correct, right, re-adding these two numbers together will give me this number, 768,222. Scooch up a little. 768,222 plus 184,524. When I add them, it should give me that top number, 6, 4, 7, comma, 12, 15, 9. And I'm correct. All right, this one's you. I'm going to work through it in a moment, and I'm going to work through it silently. Please work through it first, and then check your work with mine. Okay? So, make sure that you are practicing your addition and subtraction. You can have somebody make up problems for you and solve them. Check them yourself. If you have a calculator at home, you can check your work with a calculator. See if you can't come back on Monday fluent and ready to do some more work. Great job today, and I will see